play a game.
As they say in the classics, bugger. Oh, I thought I was going live at 7:30. No, clearly, yeah. I popped in here and I thought all the people in the chat and I started reading it going, why are they all here? And then I went, oh yeah, I'm scheduled for 7. That's okay. Hello to Choo Choo, I'm a Train, who was first, Jockey Transport, Lord Vectron 4, Melbourne Train Guy. Who else we got? Maverick. Hope you're feeling better, Math. And who else is in here? There is, we've talked about all these people, I think. Florian. Hello, Florian. And anybody else? That train guy, hello. I think that's about everybody. Melbourne Train Guy. I will eat you. Hello. I haven't seen you for a while. How you doing? I am good, thank you. We're going to have a look at the 86 thing. We're going to have a look at the training module. Will we? Nah, I'll let you do the training module by yourself. It's a pretty easy thing to do. The module's not too bad. Let's have a look at what you get with the pack then. Rail journeys wise, West Coast Main Line, Preston, you get some new journeys. Class 86-2 military starter motor, which is just the setup and the training module. All you can eat, which is a multitude of services. There's about 5 hours of gameplay in here. And the rain course, that's almost another 5 hours probably, near enough. And just desserts, which is all the scenarios, which is a bit weird to have all the scenarios in one chapter. Hello, Michael Lay. How are you? Welcome. Well, we might do one of these, but we'll see. Let's have a look at the services for you, because I'm sure you're going to want to know. Now, they do pop into both timetables. So if we get out of here, so we've seen, we'll have a look at the scenarios too. So choose a route, West Coast Main Line, scenarios. That's not helpful, is it? Let's pop back out of there and go train depot. Let's do it the smart way and choose a train. Right. Helping Hands, step in and operate a London-bound service after the booked locomotive has suffered a fault. Delayed and rerouted, operate a late-running cross-country service from Preston to Lancaster and back. That's 2 hours. How can that only be an hour? We won't do that. We're going to find out. Have you missed your slot and will be required to clear the line for other services? I reckon we do it this one. Cross Country can operate the northbound service that is subject to a speed restriction due to a track defect. Can you keep to time? I can't keep to time in the best of times. The European operate a loco-hauled boat train from Preston to Carlisle. That is not a train of boats. It is a train from a boat or to a boat. It's Coming Home, operate a special Foot X charter from Carlisle to Preston. Expect adverse aspects all the way because they hate your team. That's okay. Now, it subs in, if we have a look at services. So if we go and have a look at the 86 again, timetable, 86, and there's a few. Now, if you've got a rail driver, you can only play this one, the 86-2 blue. Not even this one, only this one. Because the rail driver doesn't work with the others. How do they keep doing this? Sigh. Anyway, they're pretty, they just don't work. So we'll be driving, funnily enough, this one tonight. And if you pop in there, West Coast Main Line, Preston Carlisle, of course, it subs into both timetables. And I was having a look at it when I did my introductory video, and I was actually trying to figure out, are they the same ones as the 87? And the answer is sort of. There's actually some different ones in here. So they must have been here all along because I don't think we got a route update. So, there are some that are 86 specific. Interestingly, the same in this one. There are some that are 86 specific that don't have a corresponding 87, but most of the time it's sharing the 87 services. I don't know. Anyway, on the rail driver front, the beast of 20 years needs to watch out because it's younger, prettier models on the way. Anyway, let's go and play that scenario. What do you want to look at it first? Why don't we just look at it first? Let's just jump in. We'll start one up and we'll just have a quick look. So 9:45, yeah, that light's not shit. And we'll set it to custom weather and we'll just jump in here and have a quick look at the thing. Bit of a tour around. I've got some comments in here. There's people in the cafe. Curly ham sandwiches. You'll see them in a moment. I Will Eat You says, I'm honestly pretty excited for TSW 6. Being a new game there is a free starter pack after all. Indeed. Now, one thing I have noticed, it didn't do it then, but I have noticed there's a distinct blurriness occasionally when you first get into first launch in, and sometimes to the surrounds as well, which is interesting. But anyway, there it is. We've got Hardwick. That's like hard something else, but that wouldn't be a family show, so we won't go there. I hope that 101 doesn't run over me. Where's it going? A terrible lot on the destination board. But anyway, that's fine. 86225 is the one we've got. And she is in blue. And you're going the other way. Good. I was worried for a minute there. There are some differences around the bogies to the 87. So we'll have a quick look along here. It's got spit valves, clearly. Hey, do you know something really interesting? If you open that valve, try to roll away. Don't ask me how I know that. Yeah, bogies, end points. Let's dive back in. We'll have a look around both ends. The two cabs are slightly different. So this is one end, number 2 end. Let's have a seat in the chair, but we don't want to go anywhere just yet. So it is slightly different to the 87. There's a few little spots and pieces and things around the place. Largely it's similar. One of the big things to notice is there's no weak field on the notch indicator. Here, I'll start doing it that way. That's probably better. You only get up to 100, which means it doesn't have quite as much in the grunt department as the other one. It's the 87. Apart from that, it's really similar. So if you can drive the 87, you'll be fine in the 86. There is a change ends lever. This lever, which is the AWS cab change end lever, is mandatory. You cannot drive if you don't set this one. Turning the AWS on, however, or de-isolating it is entirely up to you, whether you want to do that or not. There are lights for inside the corridors, so we'll pop those on. You must crouch to go in, just like the other one. Ah, thank you. My cup of tea has arrived. Of course I want cake. What a horrible question. Everybody wants cake. There's a couple of little lamps down there, like there are with the other one. I was hoping it was a toilet, but I think that's at the other end. So we come down the corridor here. That's the right way. That's the wrong way. So let's go the right way. We come down here somewhere. Wander, wander, wander. Wander, wander. Wander, wander, wander. There are some more safety systems up here. So there's DVD, which you can turn on. You can turn various things on and off here. You can turn off batteries, for example. You can isolate traction motors. Thank you. Okay. You can isolate traction motors and things like that. It does actually get weaker if you do. Good luck. I think this thing is actually primed, to be honest with you, to be an expert locomotive, but it's not that. But I think it's primed to be, a bit like the other one. Oh, excuse me. Just get that out of there. Right. Leon says, who gives you your drink? That is my partner. Now, at the other end, number 1 end, you'll notice the Bardic lamp's not straight, so you can tell which end you're at. These work, by the way, just out of interest. And same with the change ends lever up here. You must use it if you're going to drive from this end. And the cab is, at each end, actually slightly different, as you can probably tell. So it's interesting. There's just some little tiny differences here and there. But anyway, I think we should go run that scenario. Or should we just drive this one? What do you want to do? Let's do a poll. Quick poll. Can't type. Scenario. We'll drive this one. Area. This one. Go. Alrighty, in the meantime, we'll let's go look in the carriages while we're waiting. Let's stop crouching. Let's actually I need to duck back through there, because if we're going to drive this one, I'll have to change the change ends leader back. Otherwise, we won't get very far. Yes, you can see through the walls sometimes. Live with it. Oh no, I did put it off. It's fine. 86,225. Can we get in that one? Yes, we can. Good. Wow, people. Look at those hairstyles. Yeah. It's just Trains route. It's full of hairstyles like that one. And Mr. Orange Mustache is back. It's so clearly fake. Does he dye his hair blonde, or does he dye his mustache orange? The drapes and the curtains don't match. Or the curtains and the carpet don't match. Bit of a bummer, that. You know what I've always wondered about British trains? Why don't people just steal the luggage out of these? Because they just grab it and run out. But they never did on my trip. It was weird. Let's go find the buffet. There'll be one here somewhere, I think. I'm not sure if they're in every train, but we'll know soon. Just a little anecdotal thing for you. Private? Oh, that's a guard. I had to redo my initial tutorial just for your personal amusement. There isn't one on this train. There's no buffet. What's going on with that? You people don't get any curly sandwiches. Nothing. No. Oh, come on. You just put a mop on your head. Clearly. It's not even trying. Look at the bloke next to him. He's going, God, what am I sitting next to? That's what I look like when I go to the UK. There's people that no one wants to sit next to. Looks like this one's going to win at 75%, so we'll just drive this one. And we'll come back at some point. Alright, let's go drive this one then. We're already starting late. We may as well. Up. In the training centre, when you try and get into the train, you will fall down. That's okay. Alright, I think I turned on DVD, didn't I? Alright, independent brake. Let's release that brake. Let's do some other stuff. We already have power. Headlights, marker lights. I think we've already got train heat on, judging by the H. Master key, as usual. Reverser into forwards. This is the magic button if you blow it up. And let's lock the doors. Boop. Hey, a question for people who have travelled. Does anybody have experience of claiming against credit card travel insurance? I don't know if I trust it. Alright then. We can kind of use rail driver with this lever. Let's go again. Let's go a bit more. You can notch up until you get up near the top of the yellows, but don't go too high from a standing start. Oh yeah, releasing the brake might help. Cake. Hi, Tram Stepper 1. This is released for all the platforms. PC, Xbox, PlayStation, PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and the Xbone. Everything gets the joy. Oh. I've got a big blue Hardwick on me. Let's get some more juices going. Max juices. Just don't get these into the red, and from a standing start, don't push it too hard because you will blow the circuit breaker. We can. Floppy. Floppy. DVD. You can open windows. You can open the other windows. You can press guards buttons. I'd tell the guard to bring me a sandwich, but there isn't one. Catching up, Maverick says the Mark IIFs are beautiful. Lord Vectron says I've speculated the 86 was going to be an expert loco. I have to end the poll now, it's on 69%, it's special to me. Melbourne Train Guy says it's Senor Mustachio. Yes, it is. Iwalichu's been playing unrelated games. Glad you like them. The Flying Scotsman's in the game. Fair enough. I'm going to get a cab ride for the Flying Scotsman when I'm in the UK in August. Michael Lay says, look, food now. Yes, indeed. Cake. I have cake. Wait. Don't focus on Discord or YouTube when you're trying to press DVD. No way. Anyway, I think we can ramp it up the rest of the way now. Let's just take it straight up to 100. She'll be fine. Yes, Thomas Eyes do follow you. Yes, he does look like a beetle. And yes, that man does need a haircut, Florian. Alright, we can keep it in hold now. It's a very short train. It's not going to struggle. Not at all. Leon says, where is the AI voice? No AI voices today. I don't always have that running. The 80 style NPCs are janky. Yes, they are, Maverick. And I'm assuming that that message from you in Discord was, oi, you're not live. And that is correct. I just had a look. I was trying to sort out some travel insurance, which is why I'm curious if anybody's tried to claim against credit card travel insurance. Leon Parsons says, take a Metro card. Don't have one. It is out on Thursday, correct? Chocky's going to drive an 87. It's just like driving this. Whoops, too fast. Must run down. But I'm not going to run down all the way because we're starting to go uphill. Or we were. I'll run down to about there. We'll hold it there, it'll be good. Release date is July the 15th, says Maverick. 10 AM consoles, 4 PM Epic, 6 PM Steam, which is about 3 AM Australia. I Will Eat You says, I found when it's December in West Somerset Railway there's Christmas lights and a Christmas tree. Yes, there is. It's a Christmas train too if you've got the DLC. But you need the right one. It's one of the West Coast local DLCs. Sam's Trains, hello! Another train day for Metro trains, no notes. Horn, yes! Is that horny enough for you? As we get up to 105 mile an hour, limited to 100. Oops. That's okay. It's fine. These aren't the droids you're looking for. Chocky says I should try and race you to Carlisle. I can make it faster. I Will Eat You says you're now back to TSW. Good. And Chocky says I'm going to do Preston to Carlisle as well. The train guy says I can't drive it without a tutorial. 1 out of 10, never playing again. It's pretty easy to drive, to be honest. When we get to Lancaster, I'll talk you through how to make it go. It's fine. Chocky says, you're now following me if you can get the 87 to move. I have faith. West Cornwall Steam Local, that is correct, Melbourne Train Guy. Maverick says the 86 is my favourite UK train, so I'm absolutely insanely hyped. Which is a good thing, because you have been a little bit sick. Gone. Just like that. What do you think of the 86? It's very moving. Oi. Stop laying down on the job. Do you know, I played Train Sim Classic the other day, and those same low-res cows are in Train Sim Classic. Yep. Chocky says, where do you stop? Only at Lancaster. There's a few. Lancaster, Oxenholme, Penrith, Carlisle. I don't think we're going to struggle to get over Shap somehow. Oh, that's a big one. Says the man driving Hardwick. I need to turn this down in my headphones. It's very loud. That's better. Now I won't deafen myself. And there we go. Our speed is dropping back towards something acceptable. Uh-oh. I forgot a neutral zone. Down we go. Did you hear the big thump? That was the circuit breaker blowing. The train has recovered. I get it down to 0, and then I go to off, and I go reset, and then I go back up. And I can just notch up as far as I want, really, when it's moving like this. And gradually the amps creep up again. And we start taking power. So I was paying attention to the chat, and I missed the neutral zone signs. Both of them. Isn't that terrible? Si, senor. It's terrible. It does have suspension. And so do the carriages as well. Am I clipping? Really? I am. How weird. Hang on, let me fix this. Let me fix this. Whoa, that's worse. How's that? Better? Now? 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 Now. Right, got it. Okay. It is a ridiculously short train, Chocky. Ridiculously short. Cuckoo? Cuckoos? What? I'm going too fast again. Never mind. We'll let gravity fix that. Let's bring it down to about 40, that'll be fine. Go back to hold. Train guy says, just a joke. Be nice to have the route, though. Well, you can get the route. It was on sale a couple of days ago. Not now. Proper bouncy bouncy. Chocky says he's got a Rex Railways coach in the middle of his train. That's scary. Rex is coming. Maverick says at least Mittenwald Barn has the animated moving cows. Yes. Sam's Trains wants a Class 90 with a mail train. Ooh. We have a, in the community, I can't tell you what's in there really, but in the community forum, which is for ambassadors and influencers and moderators, people like Chucky, Math, for example. And there's a thread in there about what we'd like to see in TSW 6. And I have started, and Melbourne Train Guy's going to hate me, that ban the shed. No more sheds. Don't need any more bloody sheds. Hello Jamie, how are you? You just caught me in time to eat cake. Uh-oh. Oh no, I went to off instead of run down. Bloody rail driver. You will notice the rheostatic braking has started happening, so I've applied the air brakes. Rheostatic brakes are happening all by themselves. I Will Eat You says shed the ban. No, ban the shed. Acknowledging AWS. As we come flying into Lancaster. We are slowly slowing down. We'll get there in time. It'll be fine. Perfectly good. Florian says my PSP5's been playing up late in various ways, so I bit the bullet and ordered a PS5 Pro. Should get the end of the week. Very nice. Jamie says don't tell Harry, ban the shed. I'll have to tell her in person, Jamie. I hope she'll be at the upcoming soiree. Lord Vectron says replace the sheds with a hot new Class 99. They do look good, but I don't think any of them are in service yet. Sam's Trains wants a 58. Very pretty. Choo Choo says banish the sheds and replace them with the 99. Sam's Trains likes two Class 20s glued together. Elephant or the other way around? Gratuitous sprint shot. And I think I better get some more brakes on, because we're about to change tracks very violently. See, it's using even more juices now. You can blow the breaker, getting the rheostatic braking up too high as well. It'll be fine. What could go wrong at that speed? It's 30 mile an hour. Surely those points are rated at 30 mile an hour. Passengers, Lancaster is our next stop. The doors will open on the left. If you're lucky, the driver will put the entire train in the platform. If not, watch that first step. Welcome to the 80s. British Rail would like to apologise that an Aussie is driving your train. We wish they'd just stay in the colony where they belong. All these happy 80s people everywhere. Hey, Gaz Photography, how are you? I Will Eat You says banish the shed to the shadow realm. What if we made it upside down and put it underneath the map? That'd be good. That'll be great if you're both there, Jamie. Chocky says doing 120. Are you trying to catch up with me, Chocky? Alright, now let me talk you through what I do to start this thing, because it's not that hard. I'm going to put the independent brake on and I'm going to release the train brake. And I'll just use keyboard for this. You can use controller as well. So we'll go first to the notch up position, and that'll get us our first one. That stops us rolling. Release the independent brake. Acknowledge the DVD that happened there. And now I can start running up once I get moving. But don't take it up about more than about mid-yellow, because you may blow the breaker. If it's snowy, or if it's... that light's still red, isn't it? Uh-oh. That light is very much still red. We should probably stop. There's a sneaky express passing us. Sneaky express. That's fine. We'll wait. We don't mind. On our way to Oxenholme. We won't do a tin tent in Oxenholme. But anyway, if you start to slip because it's snowy or whatever, there's two friends you've got. Down here there's sand. And you've also got an anti-slip brake. So what that does is it actually applies the brakes to the wheels. Gently. That'll do. And off. Away we go. We won't be able to go too hard because we're just going to be chasing the reds for a little while. Now that we're moving, let's get it up to about midway. Back into hold and just let it sit there. That's gone double yellow, so the other train is going super fast. I'm kind of surprised that it caught up with us, to be honest, because, you know, I wasn't exactly going slow. But anyway. Since that other one went double yellow and we know the next possible stop is Oxenholme. Quiet you. Let's just pop it into hold and we'll just drift along. Well, we're up to 25 now. Gratuitous bridge shot must be done, of course, even at low speed, because it is quite a bridge. Oh, the cool thing about this now is I can actually upload this to Steam, can't I? Yes. So I think we do need to do one of these things, don't we? Don't we? Of course we do. More depth of field. Focal point would be about there. I want lots of stuff in focus. And I want a bit more saturation. I want a little bit of vignette around the edges so the sky's not so bright. The sky's too bright, Jamie. And CP effect off. Let's pop in just a touch of fog. Tiny bit. Fog? Ooh, too much. I did say a tiny bit, didn't I? Too much. Tiny bit more. That's it. No participation, nothing like that. And that'll do, I think. Let's go. Boop. Save and upload. I actually took a screenshot yesterday when I was doing my my run for the video that's going to premiere, and I'm thinking, oh, I hope these don't go to Steam. Because that would be naughty. But they didn't, so it was fine. All locals. Alright, let's get this going again. We've given the other one plenty of time. My little photo mode roost worked nicely, so we can just go straight up to 100 mile an hour and fang it. As we should. I will catch up with the chat once I get it going again, but I'm just running up until I see that gauge there. Ooh, we've gone into the red. I'll stop notching up for a moment. You don't want to be in the red. There we go, we can finish it now. Notch up all the way. Now at this point, if you kept notching up, the 87 would go and go into weak field, which is where its additional power came from. You should sit in hold when you're not notching. Alright, Just let her rock and roll her way along. She does have good suspension. That is not cab sway, that is suspension. Let's try and catch up with the chat. Doing 120. I Will Eat You says Jamie is a nice name. It is a nice name. Joshua. Hello, Joshua Cumbers. Maverick Transit didn't say Matt with a joke about driving to 86 previous stream. Yes, everybody jokes about Matt's driving. He's actually quite good at it, though, I have to admit. Uh-oh. I'm being naughty again. It's alright, we'll get it back to about 40%. Keep going with the chat. Hello, Gav's Photography. Did I just miss another neutral zone? I think I did, didn't I? Yep, it's notching down. I missed a neutral zone. Bop. I am terrible with neutral zones. I never remember them. I'm too busy reading the chat. Alright, 40% will do fine. We'll just leave that like that till we start going uphill. Sitting just over 100's perfectly okay, honest. Afric says, give the stopper 6.9. You can go 110, yes you can. We did have good music in the 80s. The best techno came in the 90s though. Underneath the map like the plane, exactly. Sam Strange says, British Rail apologises for the theft of your sandwich. We're misled that the employee is from New Zealand. They're actually Australian. Don't mention the war. I Will Eat You says, do you know the class 489? Not really. I am a bit behind on the chat, you're right. I usually am. Hedge Sim World. Hello, Transport East Anglia. Welcome along. Trend Sim World is set up. Oh, Maverick says the rail driver. I think it's a bug. It's just not set up in the config. What Maverick's talking about, Train Sim World, is the rail driver only works with the 86/2 Blue, BLU. It does not work with any of the other variants. I'm catching up with that train again, aren't I? Stuff to look at. Let's rub it in that we're not stopping there. It's a good opportunity to backdate the route. Gav says British Rail advisor Chocky Transport has missed your station, so if you needed that station, go to the terminus and change trains. Or hang out of the side of the train, get your legs going really fast, and then drop. It'd be fine. No problem. Wouldn't hurt at all. Joshua Chambers has been to Oxenholme in real life, quite a nice part of the UK. I have not as yet. There's no brake overcharge button, but you can put that into overcharge if you wish. So you don't really need a button as such. We're starting to go up bubble now, so let's notch up a bit. Let's take her up to about 65. It's a 0.7 upgrade. Let's take her up to about 80 maybe. That'll do for now. We'll see how that copes. Joshua says also the first time you saw a Pendo in real life in Virgin Trains livery. I rode one of those on my last trip. I thought I naturally posted the hey look I'm riding a Virgin thing. You know, like everyone does. Don't miss all the stations, Gav. Only some of them. I was watching Hentis the other day and he missed 3 stations in a row. And we're like, dude, you're tired, go to sleep. Chocky says, I hope he gets there first. That is if he doesn't spad. Well, I hope I don't spad. I kind of hope you do, Chocky. We're doing well on the Bush Sim world today. Ooh, it's quiet in the back. That's really weird that it still moves. Huh. That's weird that it does that. Well, anyway. Intercity. Oh, we're going downhill again, aren't we? Damn it. No, I'm just forging a new speed limit. Spooky Weather says, I will eat you. Chocky Transport says, oh no, I'm going way too fast. Sounds like me. There's a 101. Scarpering. I'm impressed seeing a 101 go that fast, to be honest. It's uncommon. Oxenholme 7 miles. I'll probably miss it because I'm reading chat. Alici says, I'm okay with TSW remaster push to TW6. These things take time. I think I'm looking forward to the remaster. I think it will be excellent. Get it up to about 30, that should do. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Hestbank coming up. I think we're just past it. You're running late. Mafrick says a neutral zone has Romulans on the other side. It's a neutral section. Yes. But I like neutral zone. Don't you like neutral zone? I like neutral zone. I was pressing buttons too fast for it. Hey, too close. I got too close. I messed it up completely. Never mind. We'll try again later. Let's get some more juices flowing. Since we are going up bubble. Mafrick loves pottering around the Carnforth Steam Museum. I should have a look at where that is, shouldn't I? Chocky says, very much stopped at Lancaster, next stop Carlisle. Well, I've got to stop at Oxenholme, so you may win this, Chocky. Joshua says, any updates on your TSC X controller? Well, it hasn't been dispatched as yet, so we're waiting on that. The order is all done. In openness, I have come to an arrangement with them, and I'll be producing a pile of tutorials on how to set it up and how to use it. Wow. I do love these little vans. They're just cool. I think we need more juices. More juices. There's a neutral zone right before Oxenholme, isn't there? So, of course, you guys do know that these are tractor poo. Because the tractor goes and eats all the grass, and it just poos out these things everywhere. Lord Vectron says, cab video, I've watched the driver in the 87, he releases the brakes and holds the overcharge button for a few seconds while he starts notching up. Yeah, that's to make the brakes release quickly. But you don't need to use overcharge, you can just use release. We call it release and overcharge in England. In Australia, we call it charge and release, funnily enough. And, signals. You can brake while you're notching down. It'll still work. May sound funny though. I think that train must have stopped at Oxenholme, you know, because those signals before Oxenholme. I think we're going to need more brakes, or this is going to be a sped. Meanwhile, in the carriages out the back, there's coffee and briefcases, tea and curly sandwiches going absolutely everywhere, because their driver's a maniac. But that's okay. Holy Truckers, are you noticing the lack of power? Yes, I do notice the lack of power in the 86, to be honest. Not with this train, because this train's a shorty. But with a proper one, like the one I did in my run, which is going to premiere not this weekend, but the one after, while I'm on holidays. That was a big train, and it was rather difficult to keep it going properly up shap, to be honest. I'm just watching that signal. And it's watching me back. I know this. We'll just crawl our way towards it in the hope that the other train will scarper off from the platform. Transport East Anglia postures that think they're waiting for something to add to GWE that isn't in the game yet. It's an interesting theory. Lord Vectron says the GWE remaster will be great, but wake me when it's the GWE extension. Need a longer route to stretch the HST's legs. Maddie Lynn says, hey. Chocky says I should play along with services more often, even though this is a different one. Is that signal changed? No. I think we're going to need to power up to it, though. Not that you ever would do that. I don't know. Otherwise, we may not actually get there. Maverick says, sped incoming. No. No sped. No sped. Not allowed. Sam Strange says, Maverick, new rule for first contact. No contacting aliens dumb enough to fall for monorails and hyperloops. That's reasonable. Maverick says, I do like Tokyo monorails. I haven't actually ridden a Tokyo monorail, you know that? I have at Disneyland. I rode the Disneyland one. I reckon I might do a couple laps on that this time. Just because I can. Because I won't be in a hurry this time. Hey train, get out of my platform. Yeah, I know. It's alright, little daisy thing. Sunflower, sorry. Not a daisy, are you? Daisy's a human. I'm hoping to catch up with Daisy on my holiday. Yay! Because Daisy's a very cool human. If you've never met the individual. But Vectron says 86 sounds cooler than the 87. That's cool because the window's open, mate. Run back down now and crawl our way into the platform. Chocky, you forgot your bingo card. Oh. It's 101 day today on the West Coast Main Line. There's another one. Burbling away to itself, making its own smoke screen. James Bond would be proud of it. Greta Thunberg, perhaps not. And what days am I in Japan, says Maverick. I will give you the exact days in just a moment. But to be honest, I don't want to meet a bloke that's got a cold. No. I This stopping point's a really long way away. I think we'll just stop here. Seems fair. I've always wondered, where does this go? I've never thought to actually look before. How far does it go? Can we drive on it? That's what I need to know. Oh, I think I've reached an invisible wall. I think we're heading way out of the playable area, and that's it. That's this. Oh, no, I can get a bit more. I found a hole. I think I'm heading back towards the main line, though. It feels like it. Yeah, another invisible wall. Never mind. It's all good. Locked doors. Quiet DVD. Let's get a little bit of juices going and release the brake. Disneyland doesn't count, apparently. I was going to get you my days, wasn't I? My days in Japan. Just getting my spreadsheet open. Making sure you can't see it. I arrive on the 18th. And I get home on the 28th. 10 days. More juices. Let's maximize the juices. Holy Trucker says ETS2 is getting a new DLC tomorrow. The farm machinery DLC from ATS is being released at ETS2. That's good. I was wondering when you told me the other day that it was a new DLC, and I'm thinking, but I've got it. How could it be new? But that explains it. Something really interesting I noticed about ETS2 versus ATS. ETS2 insists that you stop right in the exact stopping point. And ATS is quite happy if you're somewhere near it. Or most of your truck's in it. And in the Academy, if you use your external cameras in ETS2, you get punished. And if you use your external cameras in ATS, it doesn't do anything. So it's interesting. Why is one of them simpler? Joshua says there's a loyalty joke for the Class 86 for those who... Oh, loyalty discount. I don't think so. Because you have to have the route to run it. So no, I don't think there's any kind of loyalty discount on this one. Am I going too fast again? Clearly. Clearly I am. I'm being naughty. We'll notch down and let gravity take care of it, shall we? Maverick says the branch goes all the way to Windermere. I'm going to have to get in one of the trains and just see how far it goes one of these days. We have finished notching down. We'll just let gravity take care of it. We're almost there. And then we can start notching up again. In fact, I might just start notching up again now, because we're going to want to get up to about 50% probably, just to maintain our speed. That'll do. Good. Maverick says should be recovered by then. Don't care. The virus needs to spread, says Sam Strains. No, because I don't want to bring it to the UK as well. Chocky says you can spawn down the other end in Scenario Planner in Windermere. Oh, cool. And Chocky Transport says, not far from Oxford home as you were leaving it. Maverick says, I'm getting back to Japan on August the 1st, so I'll just miss you. Aww. Chocky Transport clearly needed to acknowledge something. All these QQQQQ in the chat. Did you not acknowledge something, Chocky Transport? Did you get penalised? Sam's Train says, can bring back some raw fish on the plane. Just off chance you end up getting episode of Border Force having to explain the raw fish in your bags. Maverick says, Japanese border controls are very strict. I don't think I even found any when I went there. We're coming up on signals again. Gratuitous bridge shot, missing it, missing it, missing it. Looks good. Signals are clearing, all good. We shall keep tooling along. We can probably put a little bit more power into it now. Just to maintain things. America is easy mode, says Lord Vectron. It does seem that way, to be honest with you. Chocky says, W chat, I saw a neutral section and had it run off. Good. Bounce. Bounce. Yep. Oh, I'm sad you managed to acknowledge your DSD. Very sad. Just let gravity suck us back down to 80 mile an hour. Wobble, wobble. Someone told me the 87 doesn't spark. I can happily say the 86 does. I've seen it do it. Whee! I do like the representation of the hills in this. It's just nice. Full steely going up the bank. Chocky says you just hit the 85 limit. Real time? You should have tried this on a flatter route. Running up again. I always regret running up just here, because we still go down again soon. Maverick likes a good bit of Cumbria and the Lake District. Every time my DSD goes off, Chocky has to press his. I'm like that with the German trains. If I'm driving along with someone else and I hear their CIFA go off, it's like... Even if I'm not driving a German train, I still do it. Because I'm silly. Let's find a nice spot along the river somewhere where we can observe the train. Oh. What river, he says. Never noticed that before. Whoop, there it is. It's back. Somewhere around here, we should be able to see the train quite well. This looks like a good spot. So that's the kind of thing a rail fan goes and stands on the side of the river and he's there for 4 hours and then a train comes and they go, well, I got one shot. Or they were too busy scrolling TikTok and went, what? Too late. More bridges. Victory on this. The colonial cam. And there's my neutral zone again. There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. Klingons on the starboard bow. I was never here. Alright, let's whack the button. And let's bank it. Climb, climb. Full bananas. Maverick says not that song, please God, no. I'll have to go and find these monorails in Tokyo. I have not seen one. Tokyo is a rail fan's paradise because it doesn't really matter which way you face on any street. You'll see multiple railways crossing each other like in a model railway. It's like one at this level, one at this level, another one up here, another one up here. It's just awesome. They're everywhere. And more importantly, there's a Pikachu train. There's also a Hello Kitty train if you like such things, but personally I'll go for the Pikachu train any day. What was that?
No, Hello Kitty.
The other half wants the Hello Kitty train, but she can go ride the Hello Kitty train and I'll get Pikachu. Oh, you want the Hello Kitty Shinkansen, don't you?
Yep.
That does run on the line we're taking to Hiroshima, so you never know. You might get that lucky, but I think you have to pay extra for that one. Got to drift our speed back down to 90. Right, a cake. Terrible. What are you doing? You know you're getting cocky when you start driving a tap changer from the back. Grass him well by, says Maverick. Did you see that? It was an 86. They said they've gotten rid of them all. But there was one. And I'm worrying. One day I'll go past there and that won't be there. Shall we go look at the Bird Poo 08? Why not? Oh, there's carriages here today. Maybe we'll see the Bird Poo 08 actually do something. I know it does, because you hear it every now and again. There we go. The Bird Poo 08. It's been parked near the seagulls way too long. "10 miles to Penrith." Okay. Chocky's struggling to get it to the limit. There's pills for that, mate. Chocky says I'm cheating by speeding. Do you want me to speed? I can. Sam's Train's that one transporter that hates unconventional livery, standing in Hiroshima saying this is the worst thing to ever happen here as Hello Kitty train comes into view. Yes, that would be uncomfortable. Well, we're going down there to be depressed and have our balls kicked, Maverick. We're actually only going down there for half a day and then back to Osaka. Which, if I'd thought about, we probably wouldn't have done, because it cost a lot of money. A lot. Meh. It's at 86. Raga. Chocky's seen a whole train with BBAs and some hoppers at the back. There is a train with cat ears, actually. And on our first day, coming out of Narita, we'll be riding the train that looks remarkably like the one from Groningen. It's got the same big doors in the front. It's the Narita Express. Chocky says somehow I've gone from going too slow to speeding. That's because you're going downhill. Are you running light engine, Chocky? The Narita Express, that's the one. I'll find you a picture of it. This one. That's all we're riding. On the Shinkansens, we're going green car, Maverick. I failed to resist. Not worth breaking. 100 zone coming up. Perfect. Whee! I love that you can read the stickers that are inside the carriage through the wall. Afric says you got a single one, the JRS 683 Thunderbird. Thunderbirds are go. But which Thunderbird is it? 5 miles to Penrith. Party on, dude. That'll do. That'll get a speed up. We've got 10 coaches, Chocks. But Melbourne Train Guy says Wigan TMB, Bird Poop Gronk. Sam's Train says, speaking of depressing places to go, have you been to Preston? That's not fair. And yes, I have, actually. Great Sim World says Gav. Chocky says just past the Bird Poo Gronks. There's 37 on the front with the hoppers ready to leave with them. That's cool. If you guys are catching up, I better do something about that. I'm letting you win. Rock and roll! We're going to come screaming into Penrith, that's for sure. I'm planning on riding the Birmingham line while I'm there, just for the hell of it. So I can experience Licky Bank. We're not Nebworthing anything, Choggy. We're just coming in hot. Whee! Good shot. Just seemed necessary, and I wish you could stay inside the cab. Why can't you do it from in here? You can do these ones from in here. Florian says, someone going to sail through Penrith? No. Hey, I wonder how far back you can go. I need to try this, because I know you can go backwards in game time. Oh, you can only go forwards. That's shitty. Chocky says the Birmingham Cross City has broken the last 5 days in a row, 4 of which have been points failures. That's sad. Sam Strange, I say about Birmingham, at least it's not Wolverhampton. Yes, I've been to both, I understand. My brother-in-law used to live in Wolverhampton. I do believe we have a neutral zone approaching as we come into Penrith. Transport says I'm definitely putting the 86 on West Coast Mainline South. There you go for your life. Chocky says the fool paused his game. They get the advantage. Florian says, speaking of BCC, those 170s in the timetable update look great. Much needed for us modless console players. Oh, indeed. That's going to be spectacular. Hello, Penrith. Passengers, the doors will open on the left. If you're getting off here at Penrith, we're sorry. Please take your belongings, children, and service animals with you. Oh wait, this is the 80s. We didn't have service animals. Get that dog off my train. Right. Good enough. You can stop now. Honest. I was wondering if he was going to get in. Someone's going to come and kick me in the head in a moment. You watch. Oh, missed me. Yep, got me. Alright, let's get some chocky beating acceleration happening. Does work for the Romulans, exactly. Chocky says I flew over that bridge at 100 mile an hour. You're cheating now. "17 miles to Carlisle and beating Chocky. And since Chocky's speeding, you know what that means." We're going for it. Ah, neutral zone. Fine. And losing because of a neutral zone. Oh, hang on. Chocky got clunked as well. Excellent. I'm glad you got clunked there, Chocky. Straight back up to 100%, full bore. Maverick says power. Yes, we need that. I saw an episode the other day of a very young Clarkson on that show. He was a dick then too. Righto, full bore. Off we go. Let's see how fast the little 86 beast will actually go before it derails, shall we? I have to. It's a bridge. I have to. It doesn't matter what happens. 110. $111. Or as I say in Germany, 114. 116. Chocky has a military train in front of him. Oh no. 121 on the straight bit. We have equalled Mallard's record at 1:24.6. At least I think that's what it was, says he confidently. Or was that 126.4? It's okay, we've beaten it, we're at 127. Doesn't matter. $1:31. The miles to Carlisle melting away, but we're also catching up with that train in front of us. Florian says in German 111 is Hundertelf. Ah, cool. Chocky says you call that cheating. RB Rail says 126. We are doing 136 now. I'm a bit worried about signals though. Ooh, she wobbly. She very wobbly. Whoa. I'm wondering how it's staying on the tracks at this point. 142. Moo, says the cow. Alright then, I'll stop cheating because I know we're going to run into this train in front of us if I don't. Because I'm seeing more and more reds. Come on, notch down so I can put the brakes on. I am getting concerned at this point. Exactly, cow. How is it you can hear a cow at 142 miles an hour? How is that even possible? Well, I don't want to crash, Chocky, but I've got to get down to 85 mile an hour, and I'm not thinking this is real likely at this point. Well, bad things are going to happen up there. Oh, maybe we will. It'll be okay, I think. Sam's Train says cows are notoriously fast animals. I remember Telegraph Road, Choo Choo on a Train, good song. It was an album. 6 miles to Carlisle, cheating mode is turned off. We did overbrake and ended up at 70, but that's okay. We'll soon pick that back up again. Chocky wants to know if he should cheat. You may as well, I did. Tell you what, I'll help you out. It's actually kind of scary when it does that. I'll help you out. See? Look how nice I am. I'm helping you. Look at me helping Chocky. We need to make this English summer. Right. Bit more. Yes, good. Now let's bring the time back. Let's just bring that back a bit. Yes, that's what we want. Nice. This is called an Australia Worldwide Gaming Annoying Shot. Chocky's at 120 now. Maverick says, Mwah. Chocky's flying along. No, it's just all about giving you a chance, Chocky. 4 miles to go. We are just coming in warm. Not hot, just warm. It's a pretty serious road. Three miles to Carlisle. Still doing 90. Chocky says, wee! Chocky says it's going really hot. Well, be careful you don't come into bad territory on towards Carlisle. The track's a little wobbly up here. It's wibbly wobbly. It's not timey-wimey, it's only wibbly wobbly. I would appear to have a track change coming. Slowing down for the Carlisle approach. Is that a temporary speed limit? Does this route really have temporary speed limits? Wow. If it's not, I've never noticed it before. I don't know what that 20 mile an hour is. Drunk. The sign is permanent, says Lord Vectron the Fourth. And Florian says warning board for the approach. Neutral zone incoming. Chocky says I'm going way too fast. I might spad. You've driven no 100 miles. It's amusing to me that rheostatic braking is affected by neutral zones, you know. Look at that, we're even going to come in at 20. Into Carlisle. Has to be done. Gotta help Chocky. But not long. I could still span here, Chucky, you know that. Because this signal does creep on you, up on you just a little by surprise. Well, that'll do. So how did you do, Chucky? Carlisle. And just because we're waiting for Chucky, we can do this too, because we can. And one of these. Wait, that way around. One of those. Control tab? No? Windows tab, probably. See you later, Melbourne train guy. Let's go and do that scenario, I think. It's always artistic, Florian. Gotta do your best. Stream delays 20 seconds there, Chucky. 2-0. Right, to the trains. 86. That worked well, didn't it? 86. Oh, look, there it is. And I wonder when it's the 86 to blue. Delayed and rerouted. It's going to have to be a blue one. Otherwise, I can't drive it with rail driver and I'll be sad. It's coming home. Adverse aspects all the way. And there's, what was that one? Operator late running cross-country service. You have missed your slot and required to clear the line for other services. Let's do it. Let's do it. You stopped about 30 seconds in front, so you win with a big question mark. You can win if you want to. You going to play this one? Delayed and rerouted. G'day, Bullfed. Hey, we're coming across so quickly. The driver of the 1805 has gone home unwell, puking his guts up, diarrhea everywhere. It was terrible. Terrible, I tell you. So you have to use it. Right. Which way's platform 2? That way? Hello. Hi, Eden. Oh, mustache man. Is this platform 2? No, it's the other way. Bugger. That's a bit enthusiastic from someone. William Webb Ellis. I assume it's this one. It's already on. Okay. You want me to do it this way, don't you? You didn't like that I did it with rail driver? No. How about this then? There you go. But I don't want to do that. I want to do that. Now I'm going to go and turn on DVD out the back here. And turn on some lights, because I can. Whee! Up, 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 up. Through the wall. Good. Yep. Good. Pop. What about the headlights and things? Oh, they're already on. Okay. Good-o. Locked doors. Let's roll. Lancaster, platform 3 coming up. Boss said gotta hurry. Oh, that's right. You can't do this one, Chucky, can you? Oh, because you haven't got the route yet. Or the DLC yet. Sorry. I was just being mean then. Isn't that a ship? Steamship Great Britain. Yep. Bonus. Look at me not even speeding. That's so weird. According to your speed graph, you are speeding less than me. Maverick agrees the SS Great Britain was a steamship. That is what the SS stands for. It wasn't Super Sally. Now look. There it is. That's the devs. Isn't that sad? On our way to Lancaster once again. Into the abyss. Psych! Hello! Chucky says you did something naughty. Sam's Train says super sexy Great Britain. Maybe. I've got another little one. Quiet you. Maverick says that advertisement is bonkers. That's good. Chucky deleted the military train. Yep. Where are we going? Lancaster platform 3, Carnforth up and down goods, Carnforth platform 2. And then apparently we're coming back. Yeah. We're running around and coming back. Cool. And back to Preston. Maverick says, release date reminder, Tuesday, July 15th at 10 AM for consoles, 4 PM Epic, and 6 PM for the suckers. Sorry, Steam players. All teams' times are BST, British summertime, isn't it? Chucky says, although that's resulted in me being thrown into the engine room and Control Zero didn't work, so I ended up down at 40 mile an hour, you're at 140. Well, never mind. It's okay. And you thought because you're no longer in charge, you couldn't see how you were away from Carlisle and came bombing into Carlisle at about 50. Excellent. That's what we like to see. That's for Chucky. Happy cat. Happy cat la. There's other cats too that you really get to see. There's Arg Cat. And I think Crying Cat's got a button. What else is there? Oh yeah, there's this one. Don't know why it turns up there though. You don't belong up there. You can go there. Actually, you know what we should do? There you go. You don't want to see Lubcat very often, do you? Lord Vectron is buggering off, but will buy. Look at that. Gab says, dear British military, I regret to inform you that one of your British rail drivers deleted your military train from existence. All military will have to pretend to play. Oh well. Are you guys seeing the leaderboard thing? Has it turned up for me yet? Why? No leaderboard. It told me in studio it's rolled out to me, but clearly not. Maybe it's only rolled out in streams after it's scheduled. Need to add sound effects. I had a great time in Manchester driving one of these things. It was awesome. Trying to figure out the timing to go around corners was as bad as driving a giant truck. Come on, you little beastie, we want to do 100. See you after lunch, Chucky. Maverick voted day one. Florian says day one, no doubt. Certainly looking good on the day one so far for this one. For all the people that are watching and not commenting, I can see there are quite a few of you. Is there anything you would like to see? I like that they used proper signs for this. Not the default ones. Hello, Kevin Graham, and looking forward to the 86. It's a fun one to drive. If you get a really heavy train, it's you miss the power. Those little short ones we've had so far, you don't really notice, but in the big one you do. Still no buffet. We'll definitely look at a buffet. We need to. That's double wide fields. Seven miles out of Lanky. Oh, too high. Trying to get ahead of it somewhere nice. That'll do. Ooh. So I was surprised when you jump back in, there's another train. Dinga dinga. Wee, wobbly wobbly. William Webb Ellis. Does anybody want to see it in the snow or anything like that? Good to see those nice bridges. Maverick says do it in the snow but with only one motor. That could be scary. We'll run this scenario, then we'll try that. Very wobbly wobbly. Got a few people who are going to wait for a sale. Lots of people buying day one. Nothing wrong with waiting for a sale, by the way. Don't feel at all bad about that. It's actually a very canny way to get content, is wait for a sale. I thought we were riding up to the Harry Potter tree then. This tree here keeps bending over. Look at it. Whoa, whoa. Day one for Kevin. Magnificent. What's influencing people to make it day one? Is it a train that you know? Something from a memory? Ah, the growing flowers. The irony of that is not lost on me, Maverick. Maverick says a sale is a very canny way to get content, says the man who gets everything for free. I do get it for free, yes. In return for showing it off, making tutorials and things like that. Helping out with moderation on the channel. Do buy a ton of TSC content though. I bought quite a bit in the last sale. I'm getting close to finishing my TSC collection. Oop. Always good to let the signalman know that you saw their signal. Holy Trucker says I have one already. It has 3 windows and a whole lot more power. Florian says I love driving the Route and the 87, so that's your motivation. And Holy Trucker says 2 windows. I was about to say, because only this one's got 3. Double-headed intermodal. Nice to see. As we unusually come sliding into the platform here. Maverick says I love the Route in the 87, I love the 86 in real life. Benjamin says I'm going to wait for a Game Pass discount as usual, which is perfectly fine. I think being a scenario this time I will actually take it to where it wants me to stop, rather than stopping early. Oop, need to stop there. Very heavy braking. It's all good. Unlock the doors. Then I think it'll tell us to do stuff. Beepy, 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 beepy. Right now, the Guard should be out the back racing up to cut us off. Due to your late running, another service is close behind. There's no opportunity to perform the run around here, so instead it'll be done at Carlisle. Excellent. Already going too fast because I'm naughty. But it was too nice watching it leave. I reckon this side will be nicer, won't it? About there. Have you forgotten everything, silly game? There we go. Alright, let's fang it. V! Oi oi, how are you? Florian has a real life interest in these trains as well. No computer voice today, this time no, because it's revealing a new DLC. This one did go to Lancaster. It was going to go all the way, but now it's going to Carlisle, and we're going to turn around and go back to Preston. Hello, Drummy, how are you? Do we stop at Lancaster on the way back? Yes. How are you, Drummy? I hope you're well. Ah, neutral zone. Damn it, didn't spot the warning sign. It's okay, I'll coast the rest of the way to Carlisle anyway. We don't need no stinking electricity. You want to go that way? Can't quite see it there, can you? Looks like actual yellow signals coming up. Yep. Oh, I'm pretty good, Drummy. Looking forward to my holiday away in Japan. So there'll be premieres for you guys on the Sunday mornings when I normally stream. Because I won't be streaming from Japan, funnily enough. I may stream from the UK when I'm there. Because I'm taking the Steam Deck and the little laptop. So I may actually stream from the Steam Deck, we'll see. I don't know how well that'll work, but I'll set it up before I go and we'll give it a crack and see what happens. Because I will have plenty of moments in hotels when I've got bugger all to do. Although streaming will eat up my data very quickly. So to be a little bit careful. They won't be big long streams. And why am I bringing the Steam Deck? So I can sit on trains and drive the same route.
What?
Just seems fair.
Did you say what? Not the Japan trip, Nong.
Right,
And the one you're not coming on.
It's like, seriously?
Yeah, I'm going to do it on Japan. Oh, hotel Wi-Fi for streaming? Nightmare. Nightmare. I doubt they'd allow it, to be honest. Florian thinks the exclamation in the background was funny. I'm pretty sure I said nong, Benjamin, not knob. If I called her a knob, she'd punch me. So yeah.
Food? Do you want more cake?
Hey?
Do you want food? Did you want more cake? Do you want anything?
No, it's fine. I'll get food after. It's my own fault. My own fault for getting all streaming. They will fit your time zone a bit better, Chucky. A little bit. Some hotels actually have fairly decent Wi-Fi, but I wouldn't put my computer on it anyway. I don't know if Nong's an Aussie thing. Maybe we made it up. To Manchester B seemed necessary. Just gradually slide our way into these sidings and annoy the late running service behind us even more. Florian would like a beer and Drummy would like coffee. I could go a beer actually. V says, do you think the last two patches regarding memory and shadow render distance are final? Because right now the performance state of TSW5 bugs you quite a lot. There is more coming. There definitely is more coming. Good. I am waiting as instructed. Jesus, he was right up my ass. Uncouple 6 vehicles. Did I not press the button since that unfortunate neutral zone? What's my beer of choice? Anything you can't see through is my beer of choice. Nice, black, dark, stout. Trumpy says, stop. Chucky says, funny the 3 times I've played along with the service have all been the most complicated trains to drive. No experiences, the 87, the 101 and the 142. It's weird that we're going all the way into the platform, given there's been other places we could have turned around. Chains ends would be my bet. Set the master switch to off. I'm sure they mean the reverser. I really doubt they'd put tail lights on for this. Actually, it's the wrong end, isn't it? I was going to have a quick break, but I can't. Sit in the driver's seat and then get up and do the change ends lever? Yeah? Yeah, thought so. You're going to want to do it with keyboard again. Why were the tail lights even on? Alright then. We're going under PN 291 now. It's very close to the train. It is very close to the train, isn't it? You don't get much clearer than that. See you, Drubby. Chocky says, shame I can't do this sort of stuff with Scenario Planner. I thought I could do it would be amazing. You can do it with the editor. You know what to do, Chocky. We're going back out on the main line when we could have just run around over there, surely. I thought the objective wasn't to hold up trains. Or are we not taking the setback?
Did you want more? I forgot.
Going all the way over here. Wow. Chocky says, I can do it with the editor, but it never wanted to work. You just need someone to show you how, I guess. Doesn't that track on the right-hand side of my set go all the way through? It does. Why didn't we run down that track instead of coming all the way over here? That's just mental. Whoever built this scenario does not know railway operations. You would not put us back out on the main line. Is that what I think it is? We're going to go have a look at that. It's going to make me change ends again, isn't it? Instead of just reversing back. Let's see if it makes me change ends. Yep. We would not be changing ends at this point. Sorry. We'd be going backwards. Come on, let me do it. Didn't I just do that? Oh, yeah. Done. I did see something back there that we need to go and look at. Because I think it might be a nod to Matt Pedalston. Didn't think he could do it without standing up again. Of course, I'm going to have to do all this again. I wonder if that works with a controller. Have got the signal down there, don't we? No, no, no. Ah! That signal I'm pretty sure was not red. Had a white light and a red light. Weird. Oh, this'll never work. We'll give it a try though. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yes, this is rather unrealistic, this, because you would not be changing ends to do this. You would just drive backwards. I'm not obeying its instructions anymore. I don't want to set it to notch up, because look at my signal. That's not right. Proceed at restricted speed. Okay. No, that's still red. It did say proceed at restricted speed, didn't it? Oh well, let's do it. Yep, it's alright, because we asked. E-Kills Stuna Train Spotter said, can you drive the Vectron in Germany DB? Well, I can. A lot. Yes. But not today, because we're showing off the 86 on Shap today. The 86 is a new release. Jockey said he's red, but told you to go. Indeed. Holy Trucker says he's just trains farting around with trains. That mean no route from them for another year at least, or they're just working on one also. I don't really know. I have to know. It is a dunny. If only you could press it and it goes, hi Matt. There you go. That's multiple toilets, just trains have sneaked into Train Sim World. Excellent. Ecclestona Train Spotter, not today. No, this is specifically for the 86, this one. Maverick says JT have been strongly hinting that the West Highland line is their next route. I actually hope not. That line is so boring in Train Sim Classic. When we did the big ambassador thing from the south of England all the way up past Glasgow, and I got the West Highland line, and I thought, oh, how am I going to make this interesting? It is so boring. But that's okay, as they say in the classics. No, this isn't free. Maverick, that's your cue. Details. Pricing and release dates, please. Ooh, hang on. It's got the wrong coupler up. That would have been bad. Oh. I wonder how many players would not know that they needed to do that. When is that in the stream? That is at 2:25, so I might just report that, because that seems bad. Come on, do it. Right. We go through this silly procedure all over again, which you wouldn't do. Wrong way. Right then, now we're later than ever. Off we go again. I might do it with the window closed this time. Roll out back out onto the main line. Straight over onto the other side, I assume. None of the fans are running on the carriages. Off we go, full spankage. till we get close to the neutral and then back down to rundown. Because I think there is a neutral zone around here somewhere. Or not? I thought there was. No, maybe not. Full bananas. Gav's photography says I'm dead. I've screenshotted the toilet for Matt. Excellent. I like your style, Gav. Oop, I'm going into the red. We survived it, lucky. Let's get her back to Lanky. Whee! Kev just use an arrow to say, hey Matt, press my button. Oh, excellent, Kev. Excellent. Full points. See, look, I remembered this time. I don't know if I'm going to notch down in time, but I remembered. Looks like we are going to make it. Woo. The black sign warns you the neutral zone is coming. And then you get a white one right before it happens. Wibble wobble, wibble wobble. Here's the white one, where the neutral zone actually happens. I can hear all this thumping behind me and a cat just came out of somewhere. I have no idea where it was. I think they like your style, Gav. And Chucky says the neutral zone was the first one actually recognised and slowed down for. Fair enough. I usually miss them completely. Bronco says tea and biscuits in as the player can purchase them. Hello Hannah, how are you? Folks, introducing Hannah Silver, who does the very cool music for the channel. Hannah is a local Melbourne artist. You can look for things like Prince of Seagulls for a band and quite a few others. Feel free to drop all your other ones in there, Hannah. If you want to drop in some self-promo links, I'll make you a moderator so you can. I do miss the Prince of Seagulls, actually, Hannah. There you go, you'll be able to post links now, Hannah, so feel free to post some links to your stuff. Laser bees. Oh, look what I've got. Should I tell them how we met, Hannah? Do you remember? Maverick, you should know better than to ask. People who ask never get there. So that one looked good by itself. Oops. Playing with Claude. Ah, well done. Yes, Google Plus, indeed. We're on a photo walk, and I was leading a walk, and Hannah came on the walk. And I think probably the first thing Hannah remembers me for, and I don't know if you remember this, it was in Collingwood, I think. And I think we're in Collingwood Market at the time. And Hannah was lying down on a platform, and I took a picture of her because, you know, being a photographer of people, and gets from Hannah, did you just take a picture of my ass? It was actually all of you, but that's okay. Definitely have a look at the website. Let me open it now, but I'll have a look at it after the stream. That was pretty funny. I wonder if I can find a photo. I'm just not sure if I dare start an Adobe product while I'm playing a game, because Adobe likes to eat all your memory. Look at this, we're actually going to stop in almost the right place. I reckon you'd like Japan, Hannah. It's quirky. You do like quirky. We seem to be on a bridge. And I want to be down here. So we can be here when it leaves. And since we can, you know, we'll do this too. Because it's necessary. What are we doing up there again? I want to be on the ground, not up there, game. Sounds really bad when I do that. So you've been a couple of times, you love it, awesome. Bronco says, I don't know about you, but I have enjoyed the Manchester airport map, quick runs and good stations. I quite like it too, actually. I've gone back to it a few times since I streamed it that initial time. and Hannah's playing Assassin's Creed, the latest one, set in feudal Japan, and it's awesome. I shall have to go watch my Munchkin play it, because he plays Assassin's Creed. I'll have to go have a look. One of the things we're going to go to in Osaka, ignore that 10-mile-an-hour speed limit, it doesn't matter. There's a an intersection where you can go and stand there and use your VR glasses that they give you for the purpose, and it takes you back in time over 400 years just to see what it's like standing at that spot. Off we go back to Preston. It's not a particularly heavy train, so it's climbing the gradient fine. Full beans achieved. See ya, Hannah. Enjoy your lunch, Maverick. Bronco says, I played Assassin's Creed since the Viking one. Yeah, Elder Munchkin, who's 30 this year, I think, has he's been playing them all. He loves it. I've never quite gotten into it, but I do watch him when he plays sometimes. Because it's quite an interesting game to watch. Stefan Van Villet, these are some nice cab textures. They actually are. Nice, they're nice, well-used feel to them. Nice and grubby. So I agree, very nice. We like grubby. I like on the windows too. It's all dirty. This is what trains are like. Trains are filthy. Even trains people care about are filthy. It's got nothing compared to a steam engine, but filthy all the same. Do I not have a light on the back? Hang on, hang on. No. You know what that means? That means there is one up here. Oh no, there isn't. Ah, I can shoot a sprint shot and I'm missing it. Look at that nice bridge. See, this is in the Todd 4 lighting. This is what I like. The mornings and evenings are both very cool. Stefan says, I also enjoy the effort that's been put in to make sure all the screws aren't exactly aligned. Oh, indeed. That is just little touches like that that they're all around, all over the place. I take you out the back into the machine room, but I can't at the moment because I'm driving. Because if I do, the train will stop. Hannah says, my philosophy is if it's going to get dirty again, it's not worth cleaning. Trains are a bit like that. It's actually really funny. I'm puffing belly with the NAs, which are the original heritage ones for the line. At the end of every day, everybody lovingly wipes them down unless you're on a night train and just dog tired and you don't bother. But on the Garrett, which is not a native, no one cares. Let that thing be covered in crap. And on the diesels, oh, they even get parked outside. Just, no one gives the slightest crap about them. Hello, C, how are you? Chocky says, I was making a scenario where you drive the Manchester Airport commuter 323 with suspension on Glossop. Well, why not? And Chocky says, yes, the train will stop. I found that out myself. Hey, Hentus, how are you? Welcome along. I'll have to do something just to hint us. It's a good thing you don't show your face on your streams, Hinters. That would have been pretty funny. We're just happily cruising along in the 86-2. Oops, that one. Hopefully after I visit Hentus, you'll be able to run these on the day before as well. And get your PC going. We'll either get it going or at least know why it doesn't, one or the other. I hope to get it going though. Way wobbly, wobbly, wobbly. That was a wobble and a half. I did actually snore, but I think my noise filter cut it out because I did see the VU meters didn't move. Pete Edmonds, great stream, watching it while waiting for security clearance into Hinkley Point C nuke build. They're taking their time. Well, that's a hell of a place to watch something. But, yeah. You're probably watching you on the cameras going, what's that guy doing? He's been staring at his phone for hours. Chucky Transport says he found a man working down the track in University. And Hunter said, I found the 86 yesterday quite bouncy and broke it twice. I haven't managed to break it. I've managed to blow the circuit breaker a few times, but I haven't managed to actually break the 86. What I have found, though, is that only the 86 Blue works with rail drivers. So if you've got a rail driver, or even the TSCX controller when it comes out, only the 86 Blue is going to work with it. Let me find the thing for you. There it is. Stop that noise. I have got one of those heading for me at some point. I did tell them to not hurry because I'm going to be overseas, so if I'm lucky in a couple of weeks when I'm back, it'll turn up and I'll be able to play with it in the time between now and going to the UK and get it set up and work it out and make some tutorials for it and that sort of thing. See how we go. There were two things on swayed me on going for it. The what is that? That's a tree. That was a tree lying on its side in the middle of the track. Oh, is that the new Shadow Tech doing that? I think it is. Oh, that was funny. When was that? That was about 2:40, 2:47. So that's two things to report now. Paper. Come here, paper. 2:47. Tree down. 2:25. Change in procedure wrong. And that pen doesn't work anymore. Great. Another one around here somewhere? Yes, there is. It's just things I have to report. Wrong coupler. I found a couple of things wrong with this scenario that I managed to get over, but not every player will. Here's another one of the nice little touches on this route. There's little vans. They're very cool. I particularly like the old ones, little Morris vans, but these things are cool too. But is it a 40? It is a 40. Okay. Fair enough. Jockey did not see the tree. Yeah, Laserjet has got one. So we'll see what it's like when it gets in. I'm hoping it'll be cool. I'm hoping it's all the things the rail driver's not. But we'll see, we'll know soon. I kind of think I'll use it the way I do with a wheel, so it's sitting right in front of me, so you can actually see the levers being manipulated. It's kind of sad. You get used to the pop-in, and then you play something like Euro Truck Simulator 2 or American Truck Simulator, and there's no pop-in anywhere, and you go, this is bliss. And then you come back here, and then there's pop-in again, and you go, oh, yeah, I forgot. I remember now. Imagine living there. You'd put up a webcam, surely, and rent people access to it. And they Bedford vans or Morris vans, the little tiny ones? It is a short train, Jockey, you're right. It's another 5-car one. It's like the one we had before. I suppose I'd better think about starting to slow... Oops, straight to off. Bad. Naughty. But we should start to think about slowing down, I think. So we're on our way back into Preston. So we'll just let gravity take care of that for a while. And then just because Chocky asked, I think was it Chocky? In the snow with one motor. And then I'll go and have some dinner. Because it is like, it's 10:04 PM here and I'm going to have some dinner. Good plan. At least I'm not going into the office tomorrow. I told my boss there was no way I was coming in a couple of days before going on holidays, because if some idiot gives me a cold because they came into the office, it's like, no, staying here. Not you, Chucky? Maybe it was Maverick. Good luck, says Shocky. Hunter says they can be the small Morris vans. They also have the smaller Ford vans as well. So what I think we'll have to do is try and spawn a train at, is it Oxenholme? It's Oxenholme, that's the one right before it. And try and go up the hill with one motor in the snow. I don't think we'll get there. But you know, the public demand it. So we'll do that. Hunter says 13:04 here, about to get dinner. Done about 4 hours job searching today, and then the afternoon going for a walk. Hope the job searching's going okay, and you're not just getting constantly presented with things that are rubbish. Should ask DTG for a job. See if they want to test her. come through there and see the feather and go, ah, brakes. Jockey says, Tess, what happens when you fall asleep at the controls? DVD happens. This is pretty crap, to be honest. Have now got to hand in your driving license. That could actually work out for you, handing in your driving license. Because they'll stop offering you jobs where you have to drive. You're probably in Thomas again, Chocky. That'll do, I think. Hopefully it recognises it. Yep. And what's it going to want me to do? No, that's it. Just load passengers. Okay, that will be the end of this one then. It looks kind of green in that light, doesn't it? Preston to Birmingham, balam, balam, balam. Look at that. I got a trophy for completing 5 scenarios. Cool. Alrighty, let's try in the snow. Seems necessary. Spin, spin, spin goes the pinwheel of death. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm always late, Henters. Actually, I don't want to do that. I want to go on foot, don't I? Silly. West Coast Main Line, timetable, doesn't matter which one, on foot at, there, Hestbank, Carnforth, Oxenholme, T-Bay, Shap Summit, T-Bay. That's what we want. That one. That'll be partway up. Okay. And we want custom weather. Oh, hang on. I need to change the month. I'm an idiot. Now I should be able to have snowstorm. Snowstorm. There we go. And just because I can, wetness. Touch of fog too. Why not? Let's just mess it up completely. Oh. Boom. Well, that went well. I guess I'll report that then. I haven't had to do that before. Okay. Yeah, it was a late running scenario there. Let's try that again and see if it does that every time. Oh well. Oh well. Can't have everything in this world. It was going well for a while there. Nearly there. Stefan did say, mess it up completely. And Gav says Matt killed it. I think we should all start posting pictures of that toilet, Gav. Everybody on all the dovetail faces. There's no shortage. Wait for it, wait for it. Yay! Oh, now I got to remember which way's Shap. God damn it. I'm lost in the snow. That's towards Shap, isn't it? Yeah, it is. No, that's towards Shap. It's that way. I need to face the other way. So I need to go that way, don't I? I think. Do I need to go that way? I'm guessing. Is that right? Or that way? I think it's that way, isn't it? Yeah, I think that... No, I want to go... Yeah, I want to go back that way. No, that way. I'm sure it's that way. Alright, let's get behind this signal here and pop one down here. 86.2 blue with... Oh, let's make it ridiculous. 11 coaches loaded. Good, perfect. Ooh, it sounds like it's dead. See, now I'll know, because I'll sit down in the chair and I can check which way the train's facing. No, she's facing the wrong way, I think. I need to go the other way. Because isn't Shap up the curly bit? Where's the station names? It'll have Shap Summit on it somewhere, won't it? By getting tight enough. Do it backwards. God, where's a bloody station name? Where's the train? Where's it going? Carlisle to London. Oh no, so I am going the right way. Because I've got to go towards Carlisle, so we're going the right way. No, it's fine. We're going the right way. We're all good. We're all good. It's all good. Stop doing that. All right, let's get this thing set up. Does it not have a pantograph up? Oh, no, it does, but it's dead. Ah, there it goes. Lovely. Let's turn on that, and that. Go back here, around this side. Not going to turn on DSD this time. We're leaving one motor running, number 4. Can it even get up the hill? Better tell the Guard and warn them. And let's set ourselves a little path. So we'll just set ourselves to out there. Let me go there. Yep. Alright, wipers. Marker lights, headlights. Don't have any wipers yet. There they go. Good. Okay. New instrument lights. Probably want dim instrument lights. And will it work? This is the question. I'm tipping we're going to need sand. It's slipping. So we'll go sand and the slippy brake thing. Can it even move with only one motor? And it's going downhill at that. Oh, it's because it's rolling backwards, isn't it? I think it's rolling backwards. Its snow textures are nice, I'll give him that. We are rolling backwards. Okay. That's not good. Let's try and get a bit more juice into this one motor. See if we can overcome it. I think I've stopped going backwards now. Got 100% juice going into one motor. Can she move? I'm thinking it's a no. Alright, it's a no. Let's go 2 motors and see if we can do that. Do 1 on each bogie so we're balanced. That was a weird noise. It sounds like someone kicked a cat. Alright, let's try that. Maybe I should notch it down now that I turned a motor on. Because I probably blew something bad then. Stefan says, very disappointing they haven't randomly rotated the volt heads. Alright. So we've got 2 of them going. And release the brakes. Ooh, with 2 it'll go. Oh, slippy, slippy. Oh, that's a good noise, isn't it? That's an awesome noise. It is slowly picking up speed, but I don't see us getting over Shap at this rate. Because we're in the light gradient at the moment. Imagine what it's going to be like in the heavy gradient. Sparks on the Panto. We saw that then. Oh, look at the wheels. It's grinding a new profile. It is accelerating though. I've got 1 and 4, and I've got sand constantly on. So good. Trying to do it with just a tiny bit of independent brake. Nah, still slipping. I think what I'll have to do is notch it down a bit. Let's see what that does. Well, that stopped it slipping. Alright, let's see if we accelerate now. Try a cautious up 1 notch. Still going okay. Let's try another notch. Lots of sparks, Gav. Lots of sparks. Go up another one. Yeah, we're still going all right. So who wants to go up Shap at 15 miles an hour? It might be the best we get. We've got to 18 miles an hour. Going okay now that we've got stuff moving. We actually are accelerating now. We've gotten up to 20. But she does look nice in the snow. Got to give her that. I think they've done well on the snow textures. I really like those. Good work. Let's see if we can get another notch out of it. Or another tap. Sounds alright. We're not sliding. 23 miles an hour. This rate, it'll take 4 hours to get up Shap. We've got light bleed from the carriages into the snow. That's boring. "25 miles an hour. This is the Heritage Railway speed. Keybind for the Panto. Remember, it'll be in your settings though. Another notch. Speedo's not going... Ooh, it wiggled a bit then. We might have just lost some traction. Oops. No sparks though. Let's give it some sand just in case. Let's go another one. Bit more jiggle from the speedo, but it's alright. Still sitting on 25 though. We are now getting into the proper gradient. It's making more noise, I'll give it that. Oh yeah, it was slipping. Hear the sound in the traction motors? No, we're not there yet, Mr. Hawk. $26 miles an hour. We have started to accelerate again. $27. We are accelerating. I can see on the rail driver my actual speed. Let's try another notch. No, that just lost it. That lost it. We're not actually doing 40 miles an hour, we're doing 25. Still not recovering the slippage. There we go, we got it back. We also lost speed. Go up one. We're not slipping. Losing speed still though, down to 20 now. Should have just left well enough alone, really. Chocky's flying at 6 miles an hour, just left TV. Yes, take it easy, Chocky, I agree with Hentus. The instrument lights are on dim, I think. So bright or dim. They're on dim. Chocky's on 20 miles an hour now. Now I'm still sitting on 20. I'm not sure if I'm game to take a notch or not. Let's go sand and give it a no. Give it one more. No, we didn't lose it. Got some jiggles on the speedo though. She's trying to lose it. Sand's keeping it steady. If I go another notch, it'll lose it for sure. No sparks. We have accelerated to 21, so we're going to keep this. Benjamin always cranks them to the max brightness. Fair enough. What'll happen if I let go of the sand? No, it's going to lose it. Straight away started creeping up. We're on... Well, it's 40%, but it's about the 12th number up. Holding the sand constantly on here. We've reached 22 miles an hour. We're nearly there though, because there's the first yellow signal coming up to Shap. So we've only got 2 miles to go. We're getting there. Benjamin likes his dash to look pretty in tunnels. Fair enough. Chocky says notch 22 at 30 mile an hour. The 87 has some anti-slip protection built in. This thing's only got you. We have reached 22 miles an hour. And I'm not going to try notching up because I know what happened last time. Because if I let go of the sand, you'll see the speedo start to jiggle a little bit. Actually, it's fairly steady this time. But I think I'll not tempt fate, because this was the one I went for and just couldn't get there. Chocky says I foolishly set my destination to Kingsmore, so I don't know how far until Shap. There's a reason I did what I did. So we'll just let her roll up here now, happily. 2 motors. She's still going. I think that flickering is light bleed from inside the coaches. So lights, yeah, the lights are on in there. Maverick says I am back, and it must be getting late. It is 10:35 p.m. and I haven't had any food yet. But we're just going to get this up to the summit, and then I'll call it quits. Couldn't do it with 1 motor, but we could do it with 2. And this is the most power I can give it. Just over 40%. And we're almost at the top now. We've got a mile to go. Oh, you blew the circuit breaker, Chucky. Chucky said I could probably do something like this in Scenario Planner. I'm sure you could. Ladies and gentlemen, British Rail would like to apologise for the tardiness of this service. If you'd like it to go faster, we recommend that you hop out the back and push. We're going to make it, because there's the signal at the top. Yes, I've done that with scenarios too, Chucky. I used to do that with scenarios on a couple of the American routes. Let's put a Gronk in front of everything. Where's the sign? It's up here somewhere, isn't it? Just along here somewhere there's a sign for Shap Summit. Somewhere? Somewhere? Have I gone past it? Maybe I've gone past it. You guys not have coats? God, we don't look after you very well, do we? That's right. Where is the beast? Oh, there it is. Here it comes. And there's the sign. We had to celebrate getting here. Maximum depth of field so we can read the Shap Summit sign, and that'll do for that one. Save and upload. Well, there you go. So you can actually do it. And now we have to run down anyway. I think I blew the circuit breaker then. Because I don't have any rear statics. Oh, this could make stopping interesting. Sand, lots of sand. There we go. Lovely. Alrighty, this has been the early access preview of the 86, and we're in the 86 Blue. Alrighty, enjoy yourselves, folks. Have fun, and we shall see you on Wednesday night. Not quite sure what I'm doing on Wednesday night yet. I'll figure that out. Maybe packing for Japan. No, I'll stream. I'll stream. Alright, it looks like the poll went pretty well, so let me close that. And we'll see what the final numbers are for people. We've got Take My Money Day 1, 69%. Wait for a Sale, 30. And I Hates It, I Does, 0. No one hates it. That's really, really good. So, enjoy. Just Trains appear to have done another good one, apart from the things that don't work with Rail Driver. One day they'll get it right. That's okay. Alright, have fun, folks. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for joining in the comments, and thank you to the people who have stuck it out now for a good 3 hours. And apologies for starting late. I do that too often, don't I? Alrighty, enjoy. See ya. Bye. And Wavy Cat. And that one.